Hello everyone, this is the Cajun Gaming Guild and Little Giant coming to you today. And today we are going to check out this new game in Scratch. I believe it's 13 Canadian dollars, what it cost me. It's called High Seas, High Profits. Really fun looking little game here. You're going to be able to buy ships, sail to different towns, trade with markets, there's pirates, there's a whole bunch of stuff you can build in the towns. Looks fun, looks really fun, and for the price, I couldn't even not try it. So here we are, we're just going to play. There's free play, there's campaign, let's say. So we are going to go ahead and we're going to start where it says start here. Okay, click on this, it's a tutorial, it says. Learn the basic of high seas and campaign. And we're going to change our name here. And now we should be good to go. So let's go ahead and start. I already played a little bit just to see what it was all about. So I kind of have a good gist of what to do. Good day, Little Giant. Welcome to the tutorial of High Seas, High Profits. I've set up a small series of challenges, goals for you to reach as you learn about the game. Please find them in the upper left-hand corner. This tutorial is meant to be hands-off as possible while still providing you with the essentials. Follow the tasks to learn about the mechanics and systems of the game, or just discover them at your own pace. Let's sail! So if you click this open, first off it's going to tell you to move around. You can use the WASD keys, whatever you want. Find the Traders Hall and click it. The Traders Hall looks like this with the tents. Okay, click that. Or trade button, sorry. The Traders Hall actually I think is this one? No, must be that one. Oh, smelter it says. Interesting. Oh no, right there. I was going to say I thought it was there with the money bag on it. All right, and the Traders Hall is going to be. It's going to show you your warehouse, what you have. There's a warehouse in your main town. All right, that you can store your stuff in if you'd like to, because your boat only holds so much. This shows you what you're producing, or the town is producing. Consumption. All right, so how much they're eating or buying or whatever per day. And then trading, and there's a price that changes every day, so you do have to watch out for that stuff. It says to click on your shipyard. That one's an easy one to find, and here you can build new boats. Okay, and they all have costs, and you start off with a skiff, so if you want to get a second boat, right, they go up in price pretty quick, and you will have to upgrade your shipyard if you want to get like the better boats and stuff. Okay, if you click on docks, it says nothing interesting is happening right now. All right. And from here, from the overview, your ship in port is called First Love. So you can rename it to whatever you want. And we're going to call it the Punt. All right, that's the little boat. So we're going to call it that. Find your ship, the First Love, and select it. So we just got to go down here, click on that, and it pops up here to our right, the Emerald Jewel, even though it's not called the Emerald Jewel. Oh, the Punt, sorry. The Punt. And now it's going to switch over to the second tutorial. All right. So let's start trading. In the trading interface, buy some goods, pick some that are plentiful. So I'm going to explain this a tiny bit. Here you're going to have your trading interface, and you're going to see that there's in the city, you want to try and find stuff that has a lot of produce or whatever. There's a lot of it, okay, plentiful it says. So something with like 3 left, the price is going to be high, all right? If there's 26, the price is going to be a lot better. If there's even more than 26, let's say there's 30 or 40, the price is even going to be better than that still. So that's the stuff you're going to be looking for. If you'll notice, stuff like clay, salt, and vegetables have a little star next to them. Those mean that there are production buildings in this town that produce those 3 things, okay? Each town has 3 things that they produce, okay? For your hometown, you can build your own production buildings. So you probably will as fast as you can, obviously to make as much cash as you can. All right. So in saying that, salt, vegetables, and clay should be cheaper than other things that we have in this town. But as you can see, salt is not. Why? Well, because there's just not that many things of salt here. All right, there's only 4 sacks. Now, if you look over to the left, you'll notice there's a little hammer that with a coin that says 58, a plus symbol that says 26.4, minus symbol that says 3.4, and each one of these things have those numbers. And what that means is, and there is a protection built into the game that you can shut off, and I do because I don't want. Sometimes it just won't allow you to buy stuff. If the price here to buy is 30% higher than the coin number, so the 104 is the base good production cost. All right, how much it costs to produce that item is 104 bucks. Okay, so if you're buying it cheaper than 104 bucks, you're getting a heck of a good deal. If you're buying it for 104 bucks, you're getting a deal, but it's not an amazing deal. And anything up to 30%, it'll allow you to buy it. But if you try and buy something for, let's say, 200 bucks here, it's gonna stop you, and it's gonna say there's a shield in place or blah 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 blah. You can shut it off if you want. And sometimes you're just going to, if you're looking for specific goods to upgrade your boats or build a new boat or build a new whatever, you might have to buy something that's a lot overpriced. And in order to do that, you will have to shut that off. Okay, I had to do it one time to buy one item. It cost me an extra 50 bucks. I didn't care. I just wanted it done, so I did it. All right, so just be aware of that number, because if you hover over them, I always look. So this is 134 bucks, but it's only 75 bucks to make it. So why would I want to pay that much for it? It's not a good deal, all right? And you want to take a look. So that's a good deal. 132 for 150. Yep, right? So I'm going to make money off of that. All right, so let's keep looking to see. So iron bars, really good deal. Fish is a good deal. Clay's a super good deal. Good deal, not good deal, etc., etc., etc. Okay, so it's telling you it wants you to buy goods. The punt has 0 out of 60 cargo available. If you'll notice, some have bag symbols, some have barrel symbols, and some have crate symbols. Okay, bags are the initial weight, so each one of these spaces is bags. Meaning you could buy 60 bags of anything here that you wanted, and it would just fill up eventually. Crates, though, are worth 5 bags, okay? Or 5 sacks. I guess they're sacks, not bags, but 5 sacks. So if you buy 1 crate, it's 5 sacks. So if you buy, and you can buy either 1 at a time or 5 at a time. So if you buy 5 wooden tools, for instance, it'd be 25 of your cargo would be filled. All right, so you just have to be aware of that when you're buying and selling, etc., etc. I usually buy in multiples of 5. Barrels, I believe, are 2 sacks a pop. So you just have to, when you buy 5, it's going to be 10 instead. All right, so which is fairly easy to do. You're going to fill up every town that you go to. That's what I do anyway. I fill up my cargo with whatever is the cheapest, best deal that I'm going to make the quickest profit with right away. All right, so it does tell me that I have to buy some stuff, and I'm going to. So we're going to start with for 19 bucks. I'm just going to shut the tutorial so you can see it. These are $31 to make, so 19 is a good deal, but I like clay way better. So we'll buy 5 of those, and you'll notice that the price went up a little bit. And it will. Every time you buy some, it goes up and down. It's all market based. All right. And it shows over here the average that I paid was 97 bucks each. All right. That was my average. And I have 5. So now when I go to the next town, as long as the price is over 97, I'm going to make a profit. Okay. So let's continue. We need to buy a few more goods. I think we're going to go with iron bars. That's a pretty good deal. So we'll buy 5 of those. And that leaves us with 10 slots left. So let's see what we have for the barrel stuff here. Tar's not horrible. That's pretty good. Wine is a pretty good deal. So we'll go ahead and buy 5 of those. Okay, so we have a full boat load. Before we leave though, I'm going to show you guys a little bit about the other things on the screen. So the trading screen is what you see up here. Okay, if you push T, that opens that up. The ship's crew, if you click this, it shows you the captain of the boat that you are controlling. Okay, his name is Manuel Pacheco. He's a coward and a tinkerer. So the ones on the left are good traits, and the ones on the right are bad traits. So tinkerer, this captain loves tinkering with his ship whenever he's in ports. Expect less repairs, since he'll do some of them whenever possible. Okay, coward though, I don't like that one. This captain is a bit of a scaredy cat. If pirates attack his ships, he'll be unwilling to fight or negotiate. Alright, so if you ever come across pirates, they're gonna steal your stuff. Alright, it's not good. So you can do this every so many turns. You can replace your captain. It's totally up to you, but I'm gonna warn you now, it's very often you're going to get a lot of these negative ones. All right, I don't know how many times I replaced some last time, and I got way too many of these negatives and not so much of the positives. So you have to be careful for that. Okay. Then it says there's 5 crewmates on board. They cost me $80 every month. So every month you're going to see a message that you have to pay your taxes and pay your wages, etc., and it just comes out of your money automatically. So make sure you're always making a profit. Next, we have the punt. If you just click on this, it just centers wherever your boat is. Okay, and you can just unselect the ship if you want. Then you can go to your map. You can build in the city, and you can trade in the city. Okay, which is also the same button as this. Same exact key. The building, this is all the different businesses that you can build. Okay, from booze to meat to bricks, clay, whatever you think you want. There's lumber, there's logs, all right, there's wooden tools, there's a whole bunch of good stuff. Wool and veggies and anything that you want to produce. Basically every single thing on that list is produced in town if you want to buy the building. All right, and you will hire some of your population. Okay, which you have 68 people in this city, and then there's so many lower class, so many middle class, so many upper class. There's a happiness level for each. I haven't had a chance to really explore that yet, so I'm not 100% sure what it all affects yet, but right now we're good to keep going. So we're going to continue on with the quest. So we've done the trading interface. Open the world map, travel to the neighboring city, advance until your ship reaches the new city, and then sell some of your goods. Okay, so that's what we're going to do next. We're going to open the map, and I'm going to explain a tiny bit about this. So you see, the map is not gigantic. It's big enough for this. It's way big enough. All right, and you're going to see a bunch of towns. Now, if you hover over your hometown, it's going to tell you that there's bonuses. So the 3 things with the plus symbols on them, or the stars, sorry, it's going to show you what the 3 things are here. So meaning if you go to a city with a bonus of, let's say, wood logs, and you're looking for wood logs, you're better off to go there to buy it, because it's going to be cheaper there. Odds are. It's not necessary that it is, but there's a good chance it will be. Then it also tells you that it's missing wool, meaning if you bring wool here, odds are you're going to get a better price for it. Now, all the other towns, if you hover over them, they're going to show you nothing, because you have to actually go there at least one time. Once you do, then they will automatically update. Okay, so it's a good idea to sail around the map, where you can do the whole thing if you want. I never really did. I basically just did one side of the map, okay, to a certain degree, and then from there I just kept going in like a circle and over and over and over until I made enough cash to start doing some things that I wanted to do. So for this round, we're going to take off, and we're going to go over here to Eisendorf. It's going to take us 3 days to get there. Or not 3 days, but 3 turns, which I think are a week a turn. So June 4th, June 8th, June 11th. That's not a week. It's interesting. June 15th. So now we're sailing into port. We're going to go into the city, and we're going to check out how much money we can make here. So we have this They're going to buy it from me for 160 bucks a pop. I bought it for 97. That's a crazy good profit, so you know I'm going to do it. I'm going to sell the works to them. We paid 273 a pop for these, or average. They're only offering 220. Not a good deal. This basically doubling my cash on the wine. So I'm going to sell all of my wine, and I'm going to keep my iron bars. We'll just keep them until the next time. We might get a better price there. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to buy, I don't know, some veggies maybe. What's the price? Nope, not too special. The wooden tools are not even all that good, and the lumber is a really decent price. Okay, so 113 out of 150. I like that. I'm just looking at the other things. I think this is going to be definitely worth buying. And then we'll buy something with the barrel maybe. Ale. Nope. Nothing really good there. That's definitely not worth it. That's not worth it at all. Okay, so we're not going to worry about that. We're going to buy something. Keep looking until you find something. There's going to be something you're going to want to buy. And if there's not, you keep going. It's not that big a deal. So ale is not horrible, and neither is cloth. So it's only $4 more than what you could make it for. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to buy 10 of... no, we'll buy... Yeah, we'll buy 10. Why not? So we paid, on average, 87 bucks a pop. So challenge 3, naval expansion. So trade between cities until you reach 6 grand. Build a new ship. Go to your hometown shipyard and build a new ship. You may need to bring in materials from other cities, and you will. But I wouldn't suggest doing this until you do have minimum 6,000. I'd even go a little bit more, and you're going to need specific things. So when you go to build your ship, you will be able to figure that out pretty clearly. You just go to your shipyard, click on build a ship, and it'll tell you what you need to buy. And I just store all my stuff in my warehouse on my home city, and then once I have everything there, I just go ahead and build my ship. Okay, and then it says use 2 ships to form a convoy, replace a captain. Okay, and so I will be doing the captain thing sooner rather than later, because I do not like the coward thing. I think that it's going to be a bad news for me. So we'll go here. We can replace him now. Let's go ahead and do that. So he's swift now. The captain's experience makes him very swift on the high seas. Ship speed is increased by 1. Love it. The captain is consumed by a belief in bad luck and will not sail from a port on the 13th of every month. That's hilarious. Okay, I can survive with that. That's not horrible, actually. So I'll just have to chill for 1 round. Like, that's not bad, really. And we're past the 13th, so we're good. Okay, so we're going to continue on. We're going to keep trying to make some cash. So we're going to go. I never really went up this side of it before. I usually went down this way. So we're going to go down this way for now. And we might go up there, though, this time just to see what's up there. Next turn, we'll skip our turns till we get to Lamaris. I think that's how you pronounce that. And here we go. Now... let's see what we can make for cash this round. So that's definitely not worth it. That's like almost half the cost that I paid for it. So that's not good. That's not good. And that's not good. None of these things are good deals. So we're not going to bother wasting our time here. We're going to just keep going to the next town. Kelswick. Next turn. And 1 more. Okay. Come on, Kelswick. What you got for me? What you got? So there we go. Now we'll make some cash. It's not amazing, but it's something. Okay? So we're going to go ahead and we're going to sell that. And we're not going to sell the other 5 because that's too close to what we paid for it. We want more than that for it. We will definitely sell our iron bars here, though. We'll make a little bit of profit there. And we're going to sell these as well. So you start off the game with 4,000. So now we have a profit of $47.95. Plus we have these 5 cloths to sell. So it's not horrible. All right. Now we're going to go ahead and take a look to see what we can buy here for cheap. Bricks. Not special, but they're a good price. They're just not amazing. Grain, not too bad. Honey's great. And you know what? Honey, you can make some big bucks. So we're going to go ahead and buy just 5, I guess, just to have it. I'm looking around. Logs are a good price. We're going to buy those. And we have enough room for 10 barrels, maybe, or 20 sacks. That's not bad. We'll buy it. And what else can we get here for a good price? That's not horrible. We'll buy some wool. Anything up here that's close? Oh, beef. That's good. That's a really good price, actually. So we're full now. We're down to 1915. So let's go ahead and go to the next town. We're going to go to Alemstra. See what we can get there. More turn. Discover 5 cities. The world is full of mildly hostile opportunity. Okay. So let's see. Not a good deal there. Not a good deal there. Not a good deal there. There's nothing. I'm not making basically any profit just on the logs, and it's just not worth it. So we're just going to go ahead to the next town and take a look there. After you've unlocked all the towns, like I say, you can hover over them. Anything that's missing, well, if I had grain, well, guess where I'm going? I'm going here, because I'll probably get an amazing deal on it, right? So let's go ahead and grab the next town. We should be there right now. We are. Good. So this one here says it's missing a few things. 3 different things. Fish, grain, and lumber. We don't have anything, but look at that price for the logs. We're making a freaking killing there this time. So we're going to sell all of those. And everything else is basically we're breaking even. So we're not going to bother wasting our money there. We'll take a look at the stuff that they produce. Salt is a good deal. Actually a really decent deal. The beef is not horrible. But I think we're going to go ahead and we're going to buy... Well, we have room for something like a crate full of something. That's what I would like to get if we could. That's way too expensive though. There's no real smoking good deal. Salt is not bad though. A load of bricks, we're going to buy those. And we're going to buy some salt. Because that's a pretty good deal. We have enough for 5 more. We're going to go ahead and buy... Oh, actually we can't buy tar. We need, because it's in barrels. So we'll buy another thing of salt. That should be fine. Now let's go to the next city and see if we can make some cash. Alright, here we are. Let's make some cash. Nope, nope. Not worth it. Holy. Nothing here really, per se. So next town. Let's go. Rivendell. Yeah, so that just kicked in. So it was the 13th of August. He wouldn't let me leave, so now we had to wait till the next turn. Which is fine, but yeah, a little bit of a pain in the ass. But that's like not that horrible really in comparison. Okay, now do we make some money? Nope, 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 nope. Oh, okay, we're going to make money off the wool. That's not horrible. We'll sell that. And we might as well replace it with something. Cloth is amazing. We're going to buy that. Okay, we're going to go up to Ivansford, I guess. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, nothing, nothing. Nothing. Ooh, that's good price. Honey, big bucks. Get rid of all those. Nothing and nothing. We might as well fill up our 10 with something. What do we got? Not very good. Ooh, meat. 103 bucks. That's very good. Okay, so let's go to the next place. We're going to go to Brackenford. We'll try this out. Is that just one day? Oh, shoot. It's close. Alright, let's see what we got here. We'll make money, but it's not amazing. Not really. That's not horrible. 157 to 103 for the mead. Do I think we can do better? Maybe, but I'll do it. I think that's gonna be okay. Man, $90 for lumber, that's a good price. Tar's a good price. We'll buy that. Okay, let's go to the next place, which is Greenwild. That's going to have unlocked a crap ton of towns. So I think what we'll do is once we get back to our main town, we're going to do the other ones that I never usually unlock, just to have them unlocked so we can see what they have to offer. Okay, let's see what we can sell here. Nothing, not horrible, but I think we can do better. Let's see here. 76 out of 49, that's not bad, because salt, it doesn't really fluctuate that much. So we'll go ahead and we'll sell that. Pottery, oh great. That's a really good price for pottery. We're going to go ahead and buy 2 loads of pottery. And then we're going to go back to our main town and see what we can, see what they need. What you got? There, look at that. 112 to 66. But, but, here's the deal. I paid a really good price for that. Like, got a really good deal off that. So, and I know that I need cloth for my boats, and I need tar for my boats. So, instead of selling those, I'm going to take a hit on my profit. I'm going to keep all my tar here, and I'm going to keep all my cloth here, all 10 of them. And I think we're going to be okay. And I'm going to take a look. I'm going to show you guys how much we need. I'm going to go ahead. I'm not going to buy the skiff. I'm going to buy the cog, which would be the second boat. It has 90 cargo capacity for 20 cloth. So I already have 10 bought, which is not horrible. And I have the 5 iron bars. It's not showing that we own them. Means that there's some available in the market, but they're not going to be cheap. Okay. So right now, if I was to buy all the parts that were available, it would cost me $2,628 plus the labor. It's too much money. So if you can go out there and buy all of this stuff way cheaper, which is what I just did. I bought that tar at $22 a pop. Like, that was super cheap. But we still need more. I bought the cloth at like 40, which is insane cheap. So if you can find those good deals, bring them here, drop them off to your warehouse. Then all you're paying is the labor cost, which is $1,100 for a brand new boat with way more cargo slots. Okay, so that's what you want to do if you want to like try and advance quickly type of thing. Okay, so all right, so we're gonna continue. We need 10 more cloth, we need iron bars, and we need logs and lumber. Okay, so let's take a look at the prices of the lumber here. Like, it's a good price. So we could buy the logs and just, or the lumber, sorry, and just put them in our port. So let's do that. We're going to buy, I think we needed 8. That's actually, the price went up quite a bit there, but let me just double check. So for lumber, we needed 6, so we just need 1 more. We're just going to buy it and get it finished. Lumber's done. Okay. So that part is done. The logs, we do not have any to buy here. What else do we need? Tar. Like, we paid $22 a piece. Why am I going to pay 47 for it, right? We can find better than that, I think. So let's take a look to see what we can buy. We're going to do another round and make some more cash. $4 for salt is not bad. So we'll go ahead and buy a tiny bit of that. Vegetables is a really good deal. So we'll go ahead and buy 10 of those. And let's go to a different location. We're going to make our way to Eisendorf here. No, we already went there. So let's go to Norden then. Perfect. Okay. So now, what do we have? Not a good deal, not a good deal. This is not bad. Oh shoot, I forgot to leave my 1 piece of lumber in my thing. Darn. Okay, well, we might as well just sell it then. No point in keeping it, because that's a good price. These are really good. Pottery, that's some good profit. Holy, I'm doubling my cash on the salt, so we're going to sell that. This is not horrible. So we'll just go ahead and sell that just to get rid of it because we're making profit. It's not huge, but it's profit. And we could get rid of this, but we're going to take a look and see what we can buy for cheap first. So there's no grain, but they make it here. Honey is insane cheap. Holy. Ale is insane cheap. Okay, well, we're going to buy 2 ales. And we're going to get rid of this because we will make profit. We're going to sell the works. And we're going to buy honey as well. So that's, now we have room for 5 more. It's not amazing. That's not amazing. That's not bad. So we'll buy some pottery. And I think we're going to be good. Let's go for a little spin. So that was Morden. Let's go to Sorel here. See what we got. Sell goods worth of 10k. Enough to maybe bribe a very minor official. Funny. Okay, so let's go here and see what they have to sell or buy. What they're gonna pay? So 90 bucks. I'm almost doubling for my ale. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna sell all of that. Not really good. Not good. Not horrible. So we'll sell the honey that we bought, and let's take a look, see what we can buy. Wine. That's a really good price for wine, so we'll buy that. Let's see here. Pottery, that's a really good price. That's going to bring my average down too. So we'll buy a couple loads of that. What else? 18 bucks for bricks. We can buy some. We might as well go ahead and do that. We'll buy all of those. And next, let's go to the next place. Dunhaven. Well, nothing special. Let's go to Murden. I just need to see. Was it one? Oh, it was 1 day to get there. Okay. So we're going to go to Murden because the price, I didn't really see anything there that I really had to have. And we're going to check this one out. Let's go. Nothing, nothing, nothing. And, it's not horrible, but it's not, I don't know. It's just not really mind-blowing, I guess. So we're going to keep going until we find something better. 2 days to get here. 2 turns, I should say. Aurelis. Let's see what we got. That's not too bad. So we'll sell at least 1 load there. We're not going to sell them all. And to replace that, we will go ahead and buy some wool. There. Go to the next town, which will be Corwick. Let's see what that's going to offer us. All right. Okay, ooh, that's good. Wool, really good price. We'll get rid of that. This is not, I mean, it's not, again, it's not the end of the world. Good price, but it's not bad. Beef. Wow. That'll bring my average down too, so we'll do that. And bricks is nothing spectacular. Ooh. What else we got? Ooh, pottery. That's not bad. That'll bring my average down again. Let's go ahead and take a look, see where we're heading. Jorandale. Let's go there. Perfect. So here we have, man, bricks there. They don't, haven't really seen a good price for them yet, but that's not horrible for beef, but I think I can do better. So let's keep going. Upton. Go check that place out. Okay, what do we have? Nothing good, nothing. Oh, that's better. Much better on the pottery. So we'll sell, we can sell 2 loads there. We're not going to sell the 3rd load because then we're just breaking even. Actually, we should buy stuff though. Lumber, that's a crazy good price. But I can only buy 2 lumbers. What else? How much is cloth? Ooh, cloth is good price. So we need 10 more cloth. Let's go ahead and buy the 10 cloth. We won't sell it though. We're going to keep it for our boat. So let's head to Harrogate. And then we'll hit up these two last ones. And then we'll probably head straight home from there. Okay? I just want to... That'll unlock all the towns in the map. Okay. There's a part of the game I haven't showed you guys yet, but I will show you guys soon once we get a little bit more organized. So nothing good, nothing good, nothing good. There we go, pottery. Great. So vegetables, what else do we need? We need logs and lumber. There's nothing here that's worth... Like, look at that price of lumber. That's crazy. Tar's a good deal, but I could only buy... Yeah, I can't really buy much of it. You know what though? I could get rid of some of these bricks that aren't really worth carrying on my boat, and I'll buy 5 more tar for 22 bucks. And I'm half tempted to just get rid of the bricks. Just 5 more. I'm basically breaking even. That way there I can buy the 2 more tar that I need. So that's going to fill me for tar. And then we're going to head on over to Freiburg. It looks like Freiburg. Okay, so the beef is a good price. We're going to go ahead and get rid of that. We'll dump that. We'll keep the last little bit because otherwise we're breaking even. I don't want to sell the tar or the cloth, but the bricks I'm going to make money, so we're going to go ahead and sell those. So let's take a look at what else they have. They have lumber, which is not horrible. We only need 1 piece. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to buy 1 lumber. And then we are going to see what else we can buy. Mead for 103 bucks. I'm going to load up. Yeah, there we go. That's great. And we'll go to the next town. This should be just over 1 turn to get there. Alright. Discovered all cities on your map. Nice. Okay. Let's go take a look. Yep, we'll sell the beef. That's a decent price. Look at the cloth, but I'm not going to sell it. The mead, though, on the other hand, goodbye, mead. You are going away. That's amazing. Tar, nope. But now we have room to buy wine at a crazy good price. So we're going to go ahead and buy... We're going to just fill up on wine. And we're going to head home. From here, it's probably going to take us 9 turns by the looks of that. So let's go ahead and get home. Then we should be able to build our next boat. That's the hope anyway. So let's see what is a good deal. Vegetables are really decent, so we'll buy a load of that. What else is a good deal? Salt is a good deal. We'll buy a couple loads of that. We'll buy a couple loads of vegetables actually instead. Not amazing. Lumber, look at that. We'll buy 1 load of that. Oh, there we go. Beef is a good deal. So we'll buy 1 of those, and then we'll just finish it off with another thing of veggies. And let's go... So I know that the wood is in Rivendell, the logs. It's actually not a bad price at all. There's ore here. So why don't we head to Greenwild here. We'll take a spin there, see if we can't pawn off some of those goods that we do not need. And then we'll keep going to Rivendell and Quenstead. Okay, so that's a crazy good price. We'll sell those. Look at that. Doubling my money on the salt. So definitely worth it. That's not a bad margin either. Gonna get rid of all that stuff. Look at that ore. Why travel to the other place when it's right here for crazy good cost? So how much did I need? 5. So that takes care of my ore. Done. And that pottery, I can't leave that there. Not for that price. There, full. So let's keep going. We're going to go see if we can't go to Rivendell and sell all of our pottery that we just bought. What do we have? And the lumber. Oh, sorry, the lumber that we bought. And the pottery. We're going to sell it all. All of it. Really good. So the logs are cheap. And I can't remember how much I needed. 8, I think. So we're going to go ahead and buy 7. Because that's all I can afford. Which sucks. But that's fine. We're going to head back home and drop it all off. So we need 1 more log, basically. And I'm not going to just go get it and come back. There's no point. We might as well try and make some cash while we're out and about. Okay, so let's transfer everything. Transfer all the ore. And just take a quick look to double check that we only need... Oh, shoot. I bought ore? Crap. I needed iron bars. Okay, you guys are all laughing at me now, guaranteed. It's good, it's good. Okay, let's go see what the... Then there's no point in storing our ore. Let's take that back. And let's go to town and see how much the ore is here. Oh man, look at that. Look at that profit though. I'm not really crying with that mistake because I'm making big bucks. How much are iron bars? Oh man, that's actually not a bad deal. We'll buy those. And we will put those right in. So I'm still good. And now we only need 1 log. That's it. So if there's even 1 in town that's not like stupid, no, there's none. All right. So let's load up on some stuff. Let's see. What's a good deal here? That's a really good deal. We'll buy a couple loads of that. The clay's a good deal. We'll buy that. Ooh, salt is... Yeah, we'll buy a load of salt. And we'll buy a load of vegetables. Or 2 loads of vegetables. Okay, so we need 1 more log. Let's do the southern route. We'll go down to Lamaris. And sell our goodies here if we can. Look at that. Double the price, baby. Nice. Good bucks. Sell this beef, man. That's amazing. That's really good price. Pottery. Oh, yeah, boy. We'll buy that. 69 bucks for cloth. That's not bad. That ale is a good price. We'll buy the ale. We're actually going to buy that much ale. And last but not least, we'll buy the cloth. Let's go to the next place. Okay, what do we have here? That's the fun part about this game, man. I love this game for what's the RNG gonna get? Or it's not necessarily RNG, but it's like market values going up and down, and it's like, ooh, did I make it big? Did I not make it big? Okay, so we have ale. We made some good cash there. I'm not gonna sell it all though. I want to make more than that. I feel I can. Pottery, we'll get rid of that. This is not horrible actually, and that's not horrible either. So we'll make some money there. And how much are logs here? They're average, man. So we're going to go ahead and buy 3 logs because we're going to need more for other things. And we're going to go ahead and buy this grain. Let's buy this. Let's buy a couple loads of grain. Okay. And now we are going to head back. And I was going to keep going, but there's no point. We're just going to head back to Pelin. And we are going to make our boat. Because then... What the heck is going on? What's this mean? Uh-oh. My boat must be damaged, is all I can figure. What does that mean, guys? Ship needs repairs. Either this ship or a ship in the convoy needs repairs. Find a shipyard and repair the ship to restore it to full. I have to do that for the quest anyway. And now that I'm here, we're actually going to build this ship. So first off, let's unload our logs. Okay, we're just going to unload them all because I'm going to need more later for other things. Then we're going to go here. We're going to build that boat for 1,100 bucks, which is not horrible. It's going to take 10 turns anyway. So I'm going to be waiting here 10 turns anyway. So while I'm here, I'm going to go back to the here, I should say. We're going to go to the, is it here? Yeah, the overview. And here you can see the punt is there. And there's this repair ship to 100%. I cannot tell where the durability is though. If you know, let me know in the comments below. Like, I haven't been able to figure out where you can actually see that part yet. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and do this. It's going to take 3 turns to fully repair the ship. So we'll go ahead and do that in a couple $100. So we're good there. Duct tape and dreams, repair a ship. And use 2 ships to form a convoy is going to finish that off. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to see if there's any of this stuff that we just bought that oh yeah, look at that ale price, man. Nice. Good cash there. Well, we might as well fill up our boat because we are going to take off as soon as that boat is repaired. So we'll just go to next turn. And we're just going to keep looking at because the prices can fluctuate just like that, right? Beef is good. Beef is always decent in this town. You'd think you made it here. You'd make it here or something, but you don't. Oh, look at that. I can't not buy it. That's crazy. So we'll go one more turn. And we'll just fill up with beef. I'm going to go ahead. Now I think we have one more turn and our boat is repaired. Done. Now we can go for a quick sale because we still have like a couple more turns before our other boat is ready. So we might as well try and sell some of this stuff and make a few bucks while we're waiting for our new boat to be finished. Helen. So now we can select this. We can add the ship to a convoy. Join convoy, the punt. Okay. Now that they are a convoy, we just have to make sure that the thunderous scoundrel is the convoy leader. Okay. We're going to rename that. A new name. And we're going to call it Giant Canoe. Perfect. And now we can put a crap ton more stuff on our boat. Okay. But before I do, we're going to go ahead and now we have to do our 4th challenge, which is 10 grand. Build a new business in our hometown, which we are already going to start saving. I'm going to use all these wooden tools here. And I don't need all of them. I think I only need 4 or 5 of them. So I'll sell some because look at that price, man. Like, that's big bucks. And then you have to repair a ship, which I already just did. So we'll have to do it again in not too long anyway. So it's not a big deal. And then upgrade a ship in a shipyard offering upgrades. So that's going to be the next quest. I'm going to see how much it's going to cost us for. And I believe you do that at, not there, here. No, I think that's at the mayor's house. This one. Or no. So this is what I wanted to show you guys. The town hall, there are goals that the mayor of this town has. And if you can help them receive those goals or get to those goals, you'll start accumulating respect, okay? And as you accumulate respect, you can start upgrading buildings, etc., etc., etc. And all you have to do is do these things. And you're going to make money while you do it because you're not just going to gather 2 crates of wooden tools, you're going to actually trade Okay, the mayor would like to purchase 2 crates of wood at 475 each, and additionally, it'll earn me 25 reputation as well as 10 respect. Heck to the yes. Alternative, you can donate the goods. You will earn no money, but will increase your reputation by 35 and respect by 20. So I don't want to do the second one yet because I still need money. So we're just going to go ahead and we're going to trade them. So that's done. We already gained a little bit of respect, right? And now when you click here, it says mayor's respect is 10. Okay. And I'm not exactly sure what this is all going to unlock and how quick yet, but I'm sure we'll figure that out relatively fast. And we're going to go ahead. I don't think we have any of the other things yet, but we're going to see about building something. Oh, now I remember. It's here. The B, building the city. And I already know what I want to build, because you'll notice there's only one town that builds logs, and it never hardly has any, and all the other towns need them. So I noticed that on the first time I played it. So this is what I am going to build. It's going to cost me 4 logs, which I already own. Or no, it's going to cost me more than that. 6 logs, I think that is. It's hard to see. It's going to cost me 2 iron bars and 4 wooden tools, which I already own. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and buy the 2 logs and the 2 iron bars, and we're going to go ahead and do this right now. So we're going to click here. We need 2 iron bars, which that ain't a horrible price either. 2 logs. And no, I don't think there are any in this town. Because if it's red, the number's red, it means you can't buy it here. So we will go ahead and put those bars where they belong. So we're not carrying them around. Where are they? Right here. And we already have tar. We have some ore. Or no, we don't. Logs. We have 4, but we need 6, I believe. And that's all that we have. So we're going to go out. We're going to buy some 2 logs. Oh yeah, we need to leave the wooden tools here. I'm thinking, what else? What am I missing? We need to leave these tools here. There's 8. We're just going to leave the 4 that we want. And we are going to go ahead and sell the rest to the town. Okay, because that's a friggin' good deal. Or these, yeah, 520 bucks, gone. Okay, so we're up to 7 grand. Now we need to go buy some logs. We might as well fill up before we leave. What do we have here? Vegetables, salt. I mean, those are all great all the time. The timbers are at a good price again, so we might as well go ahead and buy just a couple loads, because now we have way more room, right, guys? So those iron bars ain't horrible either. Clay's good. Beef is good. We'll buy some iron bars. Actually, we're going to buy 2 loads of iron bars. And last but not least, we'll buy a little bit of salt. So it's bringing us down to 1,800 bucks. And all we need is 2 logs. So we're going to go buy those 2 logs and come back and build that immediately. Why? Because we want those free logs coming in. So this is going to be the best place to buy them. We're going to just head straight there. All right, let's sell. Before we sell, we're going to go ahead and put those logs before I sell them by accident. And we're going to build this timber yard. So for 960 bucks, it's going to produce us 5 logs per month. But it takes 8 turns to build, which I don't care. And it's going to hire some dudes. It's going to make my happiness go up a little bit. And you get to position it wherever you want. I'm going to build it down here by the trees. I don't know if it makes a difference or not, but okay. So let's now see what else we can make some cash on. That's good. We're making profit on those. That's amazing profit. We'll get rid of that right away. That's decent profit. We'll sell that. I mean, it's not horrible. We're probably going to need more cloth though for boats, so we should keep some of it. Actually, I'm going to keep the rest, whatever I have there. 15, keep it all. What else do I have that I might want to keep? That's it. No. I don't want to keep ale and stuff like that. It's just not worth it. We'll keep it to sell somewhere else, so I think we can get more money for it. So Okay, so let's look. Any really good deals? Let's go for a burn. We're gonna head back to the hometown, and we're gonna check out our quest here too. See how we're doing. Still need the 10 grand. Okay, so now we're producing every month so much logs, and you're going to be able to tell by going here and seeing what you have. So right now we don't have any logs, or we do have logs. So we have 6 logs. We have some cloth. We're going to stash. What did we bring this from? Bricks. We're going to stash 10 bricks because I think that's something you're going to need down the road. I'm not going to stash the ale or the grain. I don't think I need ore. I'll stash a little bit more tar. We'll stash the 10 of it. And let's go take a look, see what we can sell here. So ale for 98 bucks, we'll sell that. The fish, we're not selling it there. We need to give that to the mayor. We'll sell this. We'll sell this. Oh, I'm not going to sell that one yet, but we're not going to sell that. Let's go visit the mayor. Let's give him some goodies. 25. Okay, whoa. So I guess we need to stash the 15 that I bought, I guess. And we will. And we can sell these now. And we're going to trade it this time. Because I have 6 logs. So that's done. 6 respect can be used to rearrange the mayor's goals. A mayor's current goals are used to unlock quests that develop the city and can grant reputation and respect. So the goals: build a park, upgrade the shipyard. So we want this to happen for sure, right? So what does this do? Oh, we want him to do that first. I see. So we want that to happen. So these are the mayor's goals for the next period. You can help him achieve them by completing quests related to the goal. In the quest tab, completing quests can be profitable as well as increase your reputation and respect. Only the quests needed for the mayor's first 2 goals are available to be completed. You can manipulate mayors by reordering their goals. Okay, that's awesome. And I wonder what, like, dwellings. Okay, I see. So, like, the dwellings are for more people and population. I don't know what the parks are for, though. Let's go look. Is this a park? No, that's not a park. It's a farm. Is this a park? Timber yard. Hello? Is this a park? Dwelling. Dwelling. Dwelling upper class. I mean, I don't know. Oh, this. This? No, salt works. What does this do? I'm not sure what that is. Like a water purifying place, maybe? Vegetable garden? I don't know. Cattle farm. Clay pit. Lumberyard. And I don't see a park. I don't know what it gives you, really. Smelter. Maybe it's something that you will be able to figure out later. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe like it increases your happiness of your population. I really don't know. So I think what we'll do, we'll build a park next. So now when we go to quest, that's the barrel of fish is going to be at the top. So we got to give him 10 grand probably, which sucks. Let's just click on it. 10,000 coins. With time, he could gather the coins himself through taxes, or you can donate them right now. Okay? And when you donate the coins, it will reward you with a crap ton of goodies. So that's not horrible. Because we need that shipyard up and running, like, quickly. Okay? So we want the 10 grand. And in order to do that, we're going to have to trade for it. So we have some room. Let's load up and keep on trading. Now we're going to go back to town and get rid of our fish. We're probably going to have to repair our boats here soon too, if I remember. Alright, so while we're here, we are going to dump off our fish. Actually, we're just going to go ahead and give that right to the mayor. Mayor respect 20. What? I wonder if when you move stuff up and down, it actually costs you respect. It's possible that it does. So we're going to go ahead and do this. And we're going to sell them. Brig it. And now we need 10 grand. But we can't leave ourselves broke. So we'll go ahead and sell all this. We're going to go ahead and sell the pottery. And that's all we're going to sell there. How many logs do we have? 15 logs at 298 each. Can I get a better price though, right? I don't think I'm going to right at the moment. We might as well sell them here. Like, that's big bucks. Like, in all honesty, actually, I think I can do better for those, so we'll chill. But I have 15 grand. That'll leave me 5,000 to buy stuff with. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to fill our boat first. Then if I have 10 grand in profit or more, like, I'm probably going to need 1,000 extra to continue doing business. Then we're going to go ahead and we're going to do that last quest for the mayor and upgrade our ship's port, so you guys can see how that is, and so I can too. I've never seen it yet. I've never seen it done, so I'm kind of interested in seeing what's going to happen. We'll buy these iron bars. It's not amazing. We'll buy some more lumber. We'll buy some more lumber again, because I think we can make some good dough on that. Buy some veggies. Oh shoot! I'm sitting here thinking, man, my boat, it can hold some pile of stuff. Because I was putting it in my warehouse. Darn. Okay, well, that's not a big deal. It's not a huge deal. So we're just going to transfer whatever we need onto our boat. It's not that big a deal. We're going to transfer the beef, the iron bars, not the log. Yeah, we'll bring the logs. Why not? Not yet. We won't though, because we want to bring the lumber. Sell that. So I bought too much stuff. We'll bring the veggies, all of them, and I think that's fine. Yeah, I think that's fine. Let's do that. And we're going to go back to the market. And we're just going to buy a couple things of salt. It leaves us with 670 bucks if we give the mayor his money right now. Okay. So we're going to do repairs on our boats. Or are we? I don't think it's a good idea. I think we're going to go ahead and give the mayor his money. Help a mayor achieve a goal, a little help goes a long way. Now, upgrade the shipyard to bonus to cargo hold. Great, T3. You're telling me. So now I can upgrade my boats. Okay, I only have 600 bucks, but it's going to upgrade their cargo hold to a T3 from a T1, man. Meaning I'm going to be able to hold way more goodies for 2,400 bucks each. Like, hell to the yes. So we're going to go ahead, since my boats aren't breaking down yet, we're going to go ahead and try and make a few bucks, because if I just sit here for 10 days while my ship's repaired, it's going to cost me a couple $100 a ship, leave me with a couple $100, and then the taxes and the crew payments, they'll bankrupt me. So I can't do that. I do have to try and get out there and sell some cash, or sell some goodies. So we're going to go to Keswick, see what we can sell here. Let's get rid of our stuff. Let's hope we can actually sell some of it. So the stone I need, that's not a bad price. We'll get rid of that. The rest of it's not. The grains, I mean, it's profit. It's just not amazing. That's profit, but that's not amazing either. We could get rid of the stone. So let's get rid of that. We're just going to trade it. That takes care of another goal. We built a park. Let's go take a look and see what this park is going to give us. Operational, owner City of Palin, 0 coins per month. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing, or if that's going to affect me any, but good enough, I think. I really don't know. There's some things I just don't know yet, guys, but I'm sure I'll figure it out over time. So let's take a look at the tutorial. So all we need now is to repair our ships, and we're going to go ahead and do that because we need to. And we're just going to do that. It's going to take 3 turns, and this one probably will take 2 turns. And we're just going to go ahead and skip said turns. And we are upgrade a ship in the ship. So upgrade a ship in the shipyard. So we need 2,400 bucks to do that, though. So let's go for a spin. We're gonna hope we can sell some of our good stuff. Where should we go? Let's go to Greenwild first. Okay, I just seen a sword. Okay, what does that mean? Hold on, what the heck does that mean? This is not day to leave port. No. What? So, oh, pirate. Okay, so you, Robert Tostrozzi, superstitious, courageous, seasick, claustrophobic, blah 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 blah. So it's a skiff versus a skiff. I have an 18% attack bonus with a 36% whatever. I'm gonna assume this means speed. Okay, so I'm beating him there. My upgrades, everything is a 1, but he has cannons to a tier 2, which I don't love. But I do have another boat that he does not have. Giant's canoe, strength. So this is going to add plus 20 strength, plus 8 speed. Okay, I'm not 100% sure what this means, but I've never done this yet. So, do I fight? Or do I retreat? Or do I negotiate a surrender? We're going to try fighting and see what happens. So, oh, you have to go to battle? I don't get it. Do you have to go to the next turn? Okay, hold on. Win your first fight against pirates. Turns out you were the scariest. Congratulations, your ship, the Punt, defeated the terrible pirate, blah, 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 near Brackenford. The coward was thrown overboard with a big splash. His ship, the Iron Mermaid, is now under your command. Woo! And the crew has elected a new captain. Nice. Good riddance, or swim baby swim, remains select mermaid. Can we click on it? Go to. Oh, I see. It's up there. So we want to add this ship. To join the convoy. There are no convoys in the city. So let's bring that to Brackenford. And let's bring this to Brackenford and go next turn. There. And then while we're there, we will add that ship to our crew. So it's another skiff, which will hold something at least. Nice canoe. Perfect. And now that we are there, we can do some sales. I'm negative 488. I didn't realize you could go into negative. So that's definitely amazing price. We'll get rid of all of that. now in the positive. The fish is double. The pottery, I'm going to finally get rid of quite a bit of it. That's good bucks. That's amazing. Okay, so I have 6 grand now. Upgrade a ship. Okay, we want to do that, but not. It doesn't have to happen right this moment. Wonder how many ships you can have. I wonder if there is a max that you can get. So let's buy some stuff. Let's keep on going. We need to make money. We're kind of broke. What is going on? Another fight? Really? The hell? So now we have an even better chance of winning, I would assume. Let's go. Fight. Another one did. Okay, another boat. Alright, so where is that said boat? Let's find it. That's in a port, which is what port? Ivansford. Okay. Never mind. So we are going there right now. We're going to keep heading. Next turn we'll be there. And that's another skiff? Or which one did we just get? That's the punt. This is the bloodied Voyager. I would say it is. So you know what we're going to do though? We don't need a bunch of punts, man. We don't. This says 60 though. Is that how much skiffs are? It looks like a skiff to me. Because this one here has like 2 sails. So I would like to get rid of this one this time. I think we're going to just sell it. Because they're worth good bucks, I'm pretty sure. So how much to sell this ship for? So the ship itself valued at 3,100 bucks. Okay. Let's do it. I want to get bigger boats. I don't want a bunch of skiffs. So I think we're just going to get rid of it for now. That gives us a lot of money. Alright. Now that we're home, sell what we can. Definitely selling that. We'll sell the mead. Not necessarily all of it, but oh my. Look at that price. Can't no sell it for that price, guys. 13 grand. At this point, we should have a ton of lumber, logs to sell. So we'll sell a good chunk of it. So that brings us to 17,000. Now we're going to go ahead and we are going to upgrade a ship. We're going to upgrade the Giant's Canoe for 2,400 bucks. It's going to take 6 turns. We're going to repair the other 2. That's fine. I've set up some small challenges to get you up to speed with the game. Challenge 5 and beyond. Congrats, that was the tutorial. There are still many more things to learn, but I'm sure you'll catch up quickly on them by playing the other campaigns or the free mode. Okay, awesome. So, that's, I'm going to assume, the end of the tutorial. And you know what? I had fun. Alright? Super duper fun, man. This game, a blast from the past, man. I played other games a long time ago that were very similar to this. I really, really like this game. So, I'm going to end this episode here. And if you guys don't mind hitting the like and subscribe button down below, it would help out my channel to grow. And we will see you guys in the next episode of this, because there will be another one, and it will be the next campaign. See you later.